2022, and when the supermajority pushed back in regards to that gas tax. We do support it to a certain degree that the dollars do go back to the consumer, that it does not fill the coffers of other individuals or companies. Back in 2000, then Governor Frank O'Bannon suspended the gas tax, and it was very beneficial for Hoosiers. This is what Hoosiers need right now, is to suspend the gas tax because of the gas being over $4 a gallon. The economic impact of it is yet to be seen, but we know there is some relief, and we're very supportive of that. It is about affordability, and that is very important because affordability is important for our Hoosier families. At this time, I think as we continue to navigate this, ladies and gentlemen, we have to understand that we want to make sure that the dollars that are saved literally go back to the consumer. And I want to really emphasize that because in the state of Florida, they're not doing it because it wasn't going back to the consumer. The state of Georgia is also looking at it and had going to give relief, as well as Utah. The 30 days is a step. And I think for 30 days, we'll see what happens and what the impact will be here in the state of Indiana. So with that, I'll leave that and I'll answer any questions that you have.
Representative, the gas tax is 17.2 cents per gallon, if I understand correctly. In practice, how much of a difference is that going to make to the average Hoosier's pocket?
It would make a difference to a Hoosier's pockets. I think 17.2, it would go down a gallon for that. So I think from that perspective, it will. I think it's important that will happen.
The sales tax on gas is one part of it, but then there's also this excise tax, which is fixed and flat. And we were asking the governor about that today, and he said, "Look, that would take the legislature coming in, and we would have to work." Is that something you would support, seeing that suspended, or?
Well, he's correct. As us being the legislative branch of government, Emily, yes, we will have to come back. We will have to do it, and that'll be something that he will have to call us back in to do. And I think at this point we will see what our other colleagues will do. You have to remember, this has been generated by, I think, some of the primaries that are also being generated. But remember, this is caused by the federal government and the war that's happening on foreign soil. And it's also of the ways that's happened here in the state of Indiana with their management. So, but we as Hoosiers, as Democrats, we are ready and willing to help. We want to be pragmatic, give some suggestions, and help Hoosiers families as much as we can.
Should the legislature permanently repeal the use tax during next year's session?
The use tax?
Use tax on gas.
I don't think I think at this point we have to see where we are right now. We asked for a crystal ball for 7-8 months from now. I don't think we should be able to do that right now. I think we should be able to see where we are and what the economic outlook is for the future. I mean, we have at least we have a monthly revenue forecast, and we have to see where we are in December forecast. And mind you, ladies and gentlemen, we have $5 billion surplus. So whatever we give up, we do have the means and the dollars to backfill those dollars that hit us at that level.
The governor weighed in on the ceasefire, which I don't know, news is just breaking that the strait is closed again and the ceasefire might be shaky. Care to weigh in on what's gone on in the past 24 hours regarding Iran and the strait?
Well, again, I guess it depends on the hour that in regards to what's happening. The strait was open for a short time for a fee. Now we're coming back, and at this time now the strait is closed again. So we just have to figure out where we are in regards to the strait being there or not, and we just have to see how it plays out. We're not at the federal level, so we're just as surprised, or when you get the news, we get the news, and we just try to make sense of things that are not sensible.
All right,
Thank you all.
Thank you.